there. Happy Wednesday. Welcome. This is Orbit Jewelry. My name is Kim Dupont. If you see that red live button, it means we are currently live. If you no longer see that button, you are watching the replay. You can still claim from the replay. You're just going to comment sold and the number just like you see it above my head. Hello, hello, my friends. How are you all? So please, even if you're watching the replay, hashtag replay, say hi. I would love to say hello. It is Wednesday, our regular scheduled live. So for those of you that are new to Orbit Jewelry, my regular schedule is Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern. I am in Rhode Island. So if you are shopping with us, it is a $4 flat rate shipping fee that we charge. I do honor the buy 12, get the 13th piece for free, and they do not have to be purchased in 1 week. Hello, my friends. All right, I'm going to get my screens lined up here. Hello, Miss Darlene, Miss Edna. How are you, ladies? Did you have a good day? Thank you. Thank you, thank you. You guys rock. All right, let me get this pasted, all our goodies pasted in here. And we are going to get this party started. All right. It was another hot one here today. How's the weather where you guys are? Is it like really humid and hot? Because I'm kind of thinking, for those of you down south, it's got to be. Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. All right. So pinned in the comment section, for those of you that are new to Orbit Jewelry, or if you're watching the replay, there are a couple of links. We are currently live on both Facebook as well as our mobile app. The links directly to the app are pinned in the comments section. If you have access to a mobile device, it is so much fun to shop from the app and watch the lives. Hello, Esther. How are you? It's free to download. It has some great features. You have access to it 24/7. So do you have access to our website, the same thing, which is orbitjewelry.com, or at the top of our Facebook page, there's a Shop Now button. And we'll talk about both app and website. Tonight, what do we have going on tonight? Tonight, we have our daily, well, I shouldn't say daily, every live, Spread the Love. So anyone who shared a video or a post since Monday night, so Monday night's live, and a post since then, we automatically add you to our drawing. So the names are in there. We'll pull that tonight. There are, I had to write it down, you guys know me, 5 pieces in the bling bag that you guys are going to play for tonight. Yes. Lots and lots of fun. Hopefully lots of goodies going this weekend. So shopping carts. Let's talk about shopping carts for a moment here. If you are new to shopping with me, we do allow our customers to keep their shopping cart open for the week. So anything that you claim via a live sale, the website, the app, goes into your shopping cart. You must be checked out by Sunday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern. You want to be checked out prior to that because at 5:30 Eastern, the carts empty out. So anything that you may have sitting in your cart, if you don't check out on time, it will be gone. Especially if it's sold out, right? If there's a wait list for it, because Common Sold automatically takes those pieces and moves them to the next person in line. So it's awesome for some of you if you're waiting for something, but it's sad if you forgot and you end up losing a piece. So check out 5:30 p.m. Eastern every Sunday before carts expire. We charge the $4 flat rate shipping fee, so it allows you to shop for the entire week and only have that one shipping fee. If you check out in the middle of the week, that's totally fine. I will get items shipped out the following day. So I assume you're finished shopping for the week and we go ahead and we fulfill the order and get it shipped out the next day. All right. If at any point anyone has any questions, please let me know. We are going to jump in with the pieces that I have on. Everything is 100% nickel and lead free. Everything except for the necklaces that you see behind me, everything is $5. The necklaces behind me are Z pieces. Those are $25. And trust me, they're worth every penny. So we're jumping in here. I'm going to start with my necklace. So if you are shopping from Facebook, you're going to comment sold and the number just like you see it above my head. If you're shopping from the app, all you have to do is click on the photo, add to cart. Easy, easy, easy. You do want to be registered though. So if you've never registered with us before, it's a one-time registration. All you have to do is type the word register in comments on Facebook and you're good to go. If you're downloading the app, it's going to ask you to log in and you'll want to log in with Facebook. Especially if you've previously had an account with us and now you're downloading the app, just choose log in with Facebook and it should link everything together. Hello, Dawn. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Holy cow. So we are jumping in here with the necklace. I have a pair of earrings on the way. I believe they should be in on Friday, which are a longer earring. Perfect match to this necklace. But oh my gosh, I love this piece. I told you guys before, this one's going to Vegas with me. I love the color, the faceting, the sparkle. Luz, how are you? Resort ready. I'm resort ready. Hello, Miss Tanya. Thank you so much, Luz. We've got you in here from the last one. So anyone who shares this video out publicly, I will receive those notifications and we'll get you entered. So we do a spread the love giveaway. That's what we call sharing every single live from the previous live. Hello, Michelle. How are you? All right. First piece. The color on this is gorgeous. You can see how vibrant it is. So anything, you know, I pulled out the blue in this top. This would be fabulous with yellow. Oh my gosh, like a yellow. Checkout is Sunday. Yes. Yep. Before 5:30 Eastern time. Now, if you know, hello, Miss Stella, how are you? If you know you're finished shopping, like after our Friday night show, you can check out. Anyone who checks out Friday evening or first thing Saturday morning before like 10 a.m. Eastern time, I'll get the package out on Saturday in Saturday's mail. Otherwise, everything will go out on Monday. So check out by 5:30, before 5:30 Eastern time on Sunday night. Carts expire at 5:30 p.m. Resort Ready 100. If you are new to Paparazzi, all of the necklaces will come with a pair of matching earrings. If there is a lobster claw clasp, you'll see an extender. So, so gorgeous. So gorgeous. And this one, again, so many of the pieces you can dress down or dress up, and this is one of those. So I just have a casual dress on right now. That is sold 100. 100. My bracelet, the cuff, which it would help if I scanned it, right? Did you all have a good day? Bronco bust. This bracelet is solid. It does not look or feel like a $5 piece of jewelry. Statement cuff 101. Gorgeous detailing, antiquing throughout that silver, but right down to just the little details, right? They just do a great job on these pieces. Like $5 is just crazy. It blows my mind still. Oh. All right, so tell me, hello Grace, how are you? Tell me, what's the temperature where you are right now, all of you? Because it is very humid here. Good for you, Tanya. No, that is not a regular routine. My 2-hour spin class, that is not a regular event. We did that. They were doing this promotion at the gym, and each of the instructors were going to take and teach a half hour. And I said, well, you know what? We're here. I might as well, teach and then take the class. But good for you. All right, so Grace, it's 78 where you are. It is so humid here. Like, you walk outside and Joe, Florida's hot, yeah. 96. Feels like 103. Oh my goodness. 73. Wow. Stacked odds 102. All of the rings, Stella 84. All of the rings have a stretch band. One size fits most. 102 for that ring. So this is just like almost exactly like the one that I had on the other night, but the other night it had all the hematites. This is all the silver. 82 in Baltimore. I think it's in the 80s for sure, but the humidity is just crazy. I walked outside, I said, I have to run back inside before my hair goes poof. Yeah, but I am not going to complain because I would rather have the heat than the cold. I would rather. Look how cute this necklace is. You had rain for 2 days. Heavy rain. Lavender. Miss Edna, purple. I think it's on the card backwards. You have this larger lavender teardrop, little white faceted bead, a key, and tassel, all on the ring. How cute is this? That is sold 103. Unlock your sparkle. Unlock your sparkle. So a longer necklace. You have your little clear faceted beads with the earrings. Maybe I would say more medium length. Again, a lot of that depends on your height. I'm kind of tall, so this one on me is going to sit more medium, but you can certainly double that chain up and make it a shorter piece if you wanted to. That one is sold 103. 103. Which, of course, nothing is going to show on this stuff. It's so busy. 103. That lavender, the heart, the key and tassel. And then I pulled these earrings, which have a pale, that lavender little rhinestone throughout, fishhook backing, midnight carriage, 104, 104. Not real bad, but it's keeping it cooler. Oh, that's good. Sometimes you just need that little rain shower to cool things down a little bit. So, like I said, random lavender rhinestones, and I can tell it's not, the light is probably washing it out a little bit. 104, 104 for the purple. If you are just joining us, again, welcome. My name is Kim Dupont. This is Orbit Jewelry. I am an independent consultant with Paparazzi Accessories. Everything you're going to see, other than what's behind me, everything is $5. It is all 100% nickel and lead free. We are live right now on Facebook as well as our mobile app. Pinned in the comments on Facebook. The links directly to the app. It's free to download. So much fun to shop from. You can watch the replays on the app as well as Facebook. Our shopping, the shopping cart, anything that you claim from any of our methods, website, app, live. It's all going into one shopping cart that you have access to 24/7. 24/7. Our week runs Sunday to Sunday. So you have all week to shop, and one flat rate shipping fee of $4. Carts are due. They expire on Sunday at 5:30 Eastern time. So you want to make sure you're checked out prior to that. Fashionista Flare sold $105. I love this piece. The copper, and then it pulls in that rose tone. This is actually really cute. It would be cute with this top as well. 105. Your copper little bead earring, medium-sized chain. Fashionista Flare, 105. So it definitely gives it more kind of that rosy pink tone. 105. Something a little longer. Total net revenue 106. 106. Fish hook back 106. So everyone, if you have not spread the love yet of this video, I would so appreciate if you would invite your friends. Please do not share us into any type of a group or start a watch party. I will never see the comments in those instances. Hello, Don Swenson. How are you? Here's another copper option. The cluster of the copper pearls. 107. 107. Did you have a good day? 107. And with this one, if you don't want the little pearl earrings, these are cute. I want to glow. I was gonna say I want to, but it's I wanna glow. 108, a post back. I'm doing awesome. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Mr. Bling's out trying to install the new filter on the pool because the filter it's cracked at the bottom. 108. I said, are you going to come hang out with us for a little bit? He's like, yeah, maybe in about an hour. I'm like, okay. I said, you know the girls will want to see you. Well, hear you because he doesn't go on camera. He doesn't go on camera. We got him on camera, what, twice? Twice. Drop zone 109. Hello, Segunda. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. How are you? Look at this vibrant purple. Now, even with this top has a little bit of purple running through it. Lavender blue, almost like a coral color. There's so much that you can do. But a simple top. Vera is, oh, you know what? Last I saw her, she was laying on my bed. But she could be out there with him. You never know. You never know. Sometimes she follows you around if you're outside. She's so funny. 109. She was just so fresh the other night. Hello, Miss Debbie. How are you? Hello, hello. I hope you all had a great day. But what I was starting to say, a simple top, right? Just a plain, whether it's white or gray, black, just changing the necklace almost gives you that look of having a brand new outfit. Color Venture 110, a 3-piece stretchy. So you have all silver and then 2 of that purple. Color Venture sold 110. Here is another purple. This is, I have one available in the Staycation. This one too, look at this color. And you have a couple of different shapes on these acrylic beads. Your square silver, the little disc, and then almost a stone shape on these, which have a two-tone. I don't know if you can actually see that, but it almost gives it that two-tone, like a moonstone. 111, sold 111. A nice vibrant, ready for summer color. 111. Seaside Spinster, 112. 112. Two different textures, and then that purple acrylic. There's a few little purple. Oh my goodness, there's some cute stuff. Plentiful Pebbles. Two chains with the purple little stones. It does have a lobster claw and extender. That is sold 113. 113. Again, that beautiful, vibrant purple. And these cute little earrings. Distance, Pasture, purple little bead right in the center. Those are sold 114. 114. Any ideas or any preference on what game Friday night? I'm kind of thinking we're going to play Blingo Friday night. We haven't played that in a while. And for those of you that are new to Orbit Jewelry, Friday night's our game night. So we try and change it up and do different things. So I'm kind of thinking, I'm leaning towards Blingo for this Friday. And I will do a post for sure that day. If we are doing bingo, which I'm pretty sure we are. Evolution brass with the white crackle stone. So you've got the white crackle stone, some textured brass beads. This too has the extender and lobster claw. Evolution sold 115. 115. And notice the frame of around this. We have the earrings with the same exact detailing. So the necklace will be 115. 115, shorter piece. 115, and the earrings to match. So it comes with a little white cracklestone bead earrings, but these are sold 116. Like I said, that same exact detail as the necklace. Sold 116. Gorgeous. And lightweight. They are not heavy at all. Couple of different options for bracelets. First is the stretch. Rustic Rebellion, 117. 117. So you have almost a hammered and not perfectly straight lines in the center. The beading separating those. That is sold 117. 117. And the other is a bangle set. So the bangle, if I can find the little tag here, 5 bracelets, 3 of which smooth brass, and then 2 you have texture. Get into gear. Get into gear. Sold 118. 118. These are great because you can mix and match. And the ring, Switching Gears is the name of the ring. So this one, the hammer design with some smooth that looks like they're crisscrossing. Standard stretch. 119, 119, switching gears. And then, whoops, this bag. Island Rover. So for those of you that know, our daughter left Saturday to go to St. Thomas. So she's been, you know, sending pictures or FaceTiming us. Today they had gone from St. Thomas over to St. John, and they were sitting on the beach in St. John. The water was beautiful. She's all nice and tan already. Island Rover 120 standard stretch. 120, so it's another option with the brass. If anyone has any questions, any requests, please do not hesitate to ask. I am more than happy. I love these necklaces. So here's the gunmetal. We have this one in silver. I have it in copper. And I thought there was one more. I have to think. No, maybe it's just those two, and then I was waiting for the gunmetal. So these almost look like they're floating, because you have this very thin, almost a clear wire on there. So the beads look like they're just floating on you, and I know you cannot even see it on this top Zen gunmetal that does have an extender and lobster claw clasp. That is sold 121, 121. But if you would like to see the silver or the copper in this, let me know. I will grab it. Flirty florals. Flirty florals. That's another one I probably couldn't say 3 times fast. 122 in gunmetal. A very dainty earring. 122. 122. A Paparazzi Blockbuster. Whoops, almost dropped my scanner. Glitzy by association. So these gunmetal with the white rhinestones, we have them, and there's bling on the inside of the back of that hoop. We have them gunmetal with the hematites, and we also have the silver with the white rhinestones. A good size hoop. They're beautiful, and you know why that they're one of Paparazzi's top sellers. They are stunning earrings. You get bling or sparkle no matter which way you move with these. Sold 123. 123. Magnetic closure. This one has the silver spring-like bands and gunmetal. And on the gunmetal, you have the little gunmetal discs, two of which have rhinestones. So magnetically metro, sold 124, 124, and it looks and kind of feels like guitar string. 124, and these just kind of float on there. 124. Couple of different options on rings in gunmetal. So depending on that necklace, right? I have the earring that's more of a casual style without the rhinestones. So pulling in this just very smooth, shiny gunmetal ring, made that sway. 125, 125, and it does have that dome shape. 125. The next two, I have one available of each. Turning the Tides. This is so, so pretty. Now this one has a little bit of texture. This too has the standard stretch. Turning the Tides, 126, 126. And the other has a little bit more bling. If I could get the bag open. So if you pull the earrings in with that necklace with the rhinestones, then the ring can pull in those rhinestones or the bling, the shine. Galactic Glitz 127, 127, 127. That was a, I believe that was a Life of the Party piece. I have to think now. I gotta think. Whew. Look at how beautiful this is. Yellow gold with pearls. So the pearls, you have that larger one right in the center, textured rings. This is a medium length, but you could always shorten it. So what I do, especially if I don't want to permanently shorten it, right? If you want to permanently shorten it and you're handy with needle nose pliers, you could open rings, take a section out, and permanently make it a shorter piece. What I will do to shorten a piece, especially if I want to wear it either way, is I will just tie that down further, right? And just make that shorter. And then put the other piece, the hanging piece, like inside my top. Countess Me In, yellow gold with the pearls. Pearls never go out of style, ever, ever. So with that necklace, again, I think you can dress it up or dress it down. So if you're going to dress it down a little bit, you could pull in something like this. Right? This could really go either way, but you've got all these pearls sitting on individual jump rings, lobster claw, fish hook backing, New York Attraction, 129, 129. And Imperfectly Perfect freshwater pearl shape, and then you have the little clusters in between. 130, 130. That too has the lobster claw and extender. Now, if you want to like really take that necklace to a more formal, Esteemed Elegance, 131. So that larger, almost like a half large pearl surrounded by rhinestones, 131. 131. Nice. I also have this one. Regal Renewal, 132, 132, 132, and pulling in the rhinestones with that gold, this stretchy bracelet. So 3 strands connected by the yellow gold bars, rhinestones, Modern Day Majesty, 133. 133. I'm just going to turn that light, give it a little click down because I think it might be washing out. Did it even go down? Did that help? So that one is 133. 133. All right, so if you've been around paparazzi for a while, You probably know this necklace. This is just, right, we've got this in multiple colors. This is another blockbuster piece. Brown, black, pink, purple, and ivory. So again, all pearls, right? Just, no, this would totally, one top, one simple top, and you will totally change the look with each of these. So we'll scan each color. It has the satin ribbon at the top, so you have your matching pearl earrings, multi-chain at the bottom, all the trimmings in brown. So now this top is not going to do any of these justice. Well, actually, the white and the pink, purple maybe even the black. 134, 134 for the brown. The ivory, so I shouldn't say white, it's really an ivory. 135, 135 for ivory. And there's a lot of detail on these necklaces. Between your silver beading, you've got the almost like the white stones, your pearls, movement. So ivory is 135. The black, which has a gray, like a deeper gray or silver pearl on this one. 136. Hello, Miss Trish. How are you? Happy Wednesday. 136 for black and gray. Black and gray. Pink, a pale pink pearl will be 137, right? So that is so pretty. 137 for pink. And the purple is 138. So it's a gorgeous, deep purple. Well, this one matches. And the pink one. And the ivory one. 138. All the trimmings. All right, let me move some of this over. Modern Day Malibu. Stone look to these acrylic beads, textured ovals, gorgeous statement. Now this necklace I have in a variety of colors. Navy blue, so this is the navy blue. We have it in black, red, pink. I don't believe I have it in green. I don't, so no. So pink, red, black, and navy blue. So if anyone would like to see any other colors, please do not hesitate. Oh, I'm doing awesome. I'm doing awesome. Mr. Bling is fixing the filter in the pool because the filter cracked and water was leaking, which is never a good thing, but he will get it fixed, I am sure. 139, 139. So he said he'll pop in a little bit. Rockstar Rocker 140. This one just arrived. Navy blue. Silver little bead chain down the center with the baguette style stones in the blue suede double snap. Rockstar Rocker Navy Blue. Navy Blue. All right. Quite a few of you saw this pop into your carts yesterday. Flight of Fanciness, hematite. Beautiful. Your matching earrings. Oh, look at the sparkle on that. This is gorgeous. Sold 141, 141, 141. And I love the earrings in the marquee. You don't typically see that, right? You usually see the little round 141, 141. Now with that, it reminded me of this other piece, and I only have one of these available, but this was a Fashion Fix piece. And I have one, Leave It to Luxe, that large, all the marquee cut, and then some teardrop hematites at the bottom. So this one, medium length, Leave It to Luxe, 142, 142. Oh, beautiful, Dawn, you're gonna love it. 142. And with that necklace, I actually pulled a few of the hematites. With that necklace in particular, this was the earring that went with that. So I have one of these as well. Try As I Dynamite, but this would look perfect with either one of those necklaces. 143, 143. But this was the matching earring with that long necklace. 143. Now we saw these the other night when Mr. Bling was looking for jacket earrings. But these are perfect with that shorter necklace, either necklace, but that shorter one. Looks like it was made for it with the marquee style. No, this is a jacket earring, so this piece will sit behind your earlobe. 144. We were laughing about that last night because the look on his face was priceless when I said, Trish, when you asked for jacket earrings, he just kind of looked at me like, like a deer in the headlights. He was just like, okay, do they come with jackets? It was so funny. He's a good sport, though. By Royal Decree, lobster claw and extender, little hematites, 145, 145. It was so funny. 145. So I said, see, you can do it. I said, you can, when I'm in Vegas, you could do it. Born to Bedazzle. Solid, stretchy bracelet. Now these stones you can see kind of come up to almost like a pyramid, pointed top. Born to Bedazzle, 146. The hematites all the way around. 146. Or also with that necklace, I think he would. He just has to worry about not being so serious, because I think that's what he wants, is to make sure that he's serious. I'm like, you know what? You'll put a smile on everyone's face. And at the end of the day, that is important, right? That we all can go to bed with a smile on our face, feel like we had a good day. Modern Magnificence, 147, another stretch bracelet. 147, 147. Priceless. That was that moment. Priceless. 148, 148. So I do have a few hematite. So after this pair, we're going to do a little quick hematite earring and rings. Instant Reflect, 149. Now this one you have the white rhinestones and the hematite, right? So again, it's another option where you can mix different things with it. Fiercely flashy. Sold 150, standard stretch, hematite, statement ring. 2 available, 150, 150. 150 for that. Sparkly state of mind. I'm in a sparkly state of mind. 151, dainty band. So that's the difference between the two. That's the standard. This is a dainty. 151. This actually may have been the ring. I have to think now. This, no, it wasn't. I was trying to, no, it was definitely not the ring that went with that necklace. And I don't know if I have any, I don't believe I have any more. And then another option with the hematite on the ring. And this one too, a little bit more on the white rhinestones on this. Countess Couture, 152, 152. Standard stretch. 152. All right. Now these earrings, I have one of each. So we're going to do these quickly. Spark Their Attention. Hematite fishhook backing. 153. That is 153. Cue the Confetti, fishhook backing, 154, 154. This one is a little bit larger, but it's very lightweight actually for the size of that earring. Galaxy Gardens, 155, 155. Beautiful. This one a little bit more statement, but all those hematites. Glacial Glaze, 156, 156. Hematites, I don't know what it is, but they just sparkle like crazy. Incredibly iconic. 157 post back earring, the pixelated faceting as I like to call it. 157. These are cute, very enlightening, and you just have this tiny little hematite on both sides of the earring. Very enlightening. 158. 158. And this one actually is a post back, your tassel, save for a rainy day. 159, 159. You know what? I think it's that light. Hold on a second. I'm getting like things are washing out a tad. Let's move this maybe back here a little bit. I think that might be better. But you guys can let me know for sure. So let me just hold that one up again. Save for a rainy day. Sold 159. 159. I think that's better. Is it? Yeah, a little bit. Okay, that light was just too bright. Too bright. All right. Then you least expect it. Orange and gorgeous texture on these silver beads. Orange crackle stone. Short necklace, lobster claw and extender with your earrings, matching earrings. 160. 160. Lost on this top. 160. A stretchy. Oh, I think I hear him. Sahara Sanctuary. 3-piece stretch. 161. 161. 161. And two different options. Boho Bliss 162. 162. Fishhook backing. 162. Hello, Miss Debbie. Thank you. Mesa Oasis 163. 163. Now, anyone who, because I know that there were a few of you that checked out today. So if you claim anything tonight, you want me to combine it into the items, let me know. I can, so because as soon as you go to checkout, again, the system's going to automatically charge you that $4 shipping rate. So just message me if you want these pieces included. I'll give you the credit for, I'll put the credit on before you check out. If you want two separate orders, if you don't want anything that you claim tonight to go out until, you know, when you check out on Sunday, that's fine too. It's entirely up to you. But if you've checked out, because I know, Debbie, you checked out today, I can, if you want anything you claim tonight to be included, just message me. I'll put the credit on, and that way you only pay that one $4 shipping fee. Now this necklace has a lanyard at the bottom. Beautiful, has, if you look closely, you can see they're kind of little hearts, like layered on top of each other. Mandala Garden sold 164. 164. Tassel earrings. 164. Isn't that pretty? Just kind of like those hearts. $164, and that's, so I paired it with these, which are very similar. Make a mandala out of you. So this too, you have those hearts. Actually, I'll do one so you can actually see the detail on that. 165. 165. And with this, I pulled in more the urban style bracelet. So kind of going with a little bit more casual look. This bracelet, Rural Crew 166. It has that tin-like finish on the silver. A little, almost like a button and loop closure. 166. 166. And the brown cording. Here's another Urban Canyon Warrior. So the natural stones, pull cord closure. 167, 167. Trish, you have a great night. We'll see you Friday. I think it's Blingo night. 167. And this one, another pull closure. You have your brown, that kind of natural tone. And this one, it looks, does it actually say? It doesn't. I'd have to look at the description. It almost looks like gunmetal to me, but when you put it against the silver, it looks silver. I have to see it up close in front of the light. But this one's going to be 168, 168. Yeah, so it does look darker, almost like a gunmetal. That definitely looks more like gunmetal. 168 for that one. All right, where's my... Alrighty. Now, we're going to do the life of the party here in a moment. After this, look at this new piece. How pretty is this? Mint green, moonstone, fairy lights, dainty, your little matching moonstone earrings. This one I know is not even going to show on this top. But just a simple silver frame with that moonstone. And it has a bit of a curve to it, so it's kind of gonna like curve down. That one is sold 169. Fairy lights, 169. Isn't that pretty? Just so dainty. So kind of sticking with that green theme, we have this long Harbor Harmony 170, 170. So you have movement. That center stone is floating in there. Your matching earrings. Hello, Nicole. How are you? Harbor Harmony 170, 170. And with that one, and I think you could wear these earrings with either, actually. Tour de Fairy Tale 171. Faceted bead in the center with some rhinestones. Fishhook backing 171. And this stretchy bracelet. So the back side of this, you have the two strands of the green beads, and then the front, the faceted acrylic beads. Confection Connection 172. 172. 172. All right, so these next pieces are Life of the Party. So Life of the Party pieces, just like Fashion Fix, I have one of each. The ordering will open the evening going into the 15th. So at midnight that night, you guys know I'm ready with all of the counts, but there's no guarantee that I can get everything that I need. So, and I know one of these pieces is going to sell out in a heartbeat. So I'm going to start with that one because now this one is automatically going to go to everyone's wait list because I did give this one to one of my team members who is just loves butterflies. So I wanted to, and she's been going through a difficult time. So I did put this one. So this one is going to go into everyone's wait list. Look at this. And I will do my very best on the evening of the 14th going into the 15th to get these for everyone who wants one. This will be sold 173, 173. That purple, my God, isn't it beautiful? Oh my goodness. No, this is just a statement. It looks great with this top, actually. So, just like Fashion Fix, no guarantee, but I will do my very best. That is sold 173. Oh my goodness. So that iridescent, and the faceting on this is just so different, I think. It's just not typical. 173 for that long butterfly. So that's going to be another, I'm going to need everybody to send those positive vibes like you did for Fashion Fix with that pastel iridescent necklace. You guys brought me lots of luck with that. So we're looking forward to that one arriving. All right. Life of the Party piece number 2 is I woke up like this. Now, that Life of the Party. Here's another, and I have the lobster claw. I have the extender almost all the way out on this. Only because it was buried like in the card and I wanted you to see what. So this one actually, I think, if you have a tiny ankle, I don't, but if you have a tiny ankle, I think this might be large enough to wear as an anklet. I really do. With that extender all the way out. I know it would fit around my daughter's ankle. Cheryl, probably would fit around yours. I woke up like this, 174, 174, just these rows of rhinestones, 174 for the bracelet. Next piece, gorgeously glacial, 175, all white rhinestones. That one is sold 175, 175. Another Life of the Party, June 2021 Life of the Party piece, 175. These are so darn cute. And they're dainty. Bountiful bouquet, a white, like, almost like a pearl, like that iridescent pearl. Little flowers with the yellow gold. So you have your tiny little pearls at the bottom and the top is all like cluster, but it's dainty. You see a lot of these earrings, usually they're big statement. This one I love because it's smaller. So anyone who doesn't really like a large earring, but you want something unique, that is it. And it's very, very lightweight. Bountiful bouquets, that is sold 176, 176. How cute are those? And the ring for this month is Incandescently Irresistible, 177. So that white, like opal, iridescent statement. 177, 177. And that one is pretty much a knuckle to knuckle. 177. for the ring. So those are the 5 Life of the Party pieces. Hello, Miss Paula, how are you? Life of the Party pieces for June. This one is going to be the hot seller this month. I am guaranteeing that one. So you guys are going to send me some good vibes when it's ordering time that night. But this one is I believe this one's 173. Yeah, 173. The Social Butterfly Effect. Social Butterfly Effect for the butterfly necklace. Alrighty. Oh, here is another new release. Get this. Like, this is perfect for summer. Happily Ever Applique, a cuff. The detailing, even on the cuff, it almost looks like a diamond cut, right? You've got some sparkle in between the acrylic, that bright pink, and it's like a tangerine color on this cuff. Now this one runs a little bit big, so I would say medium to larger, but it does have some give. So you can certainly squeeze that down. Isn't that cute? 178, 178. That nice bright pink tangerine. So what I paired this with was the Statement bright pink wood necklace. Summer Breezin'. Summer Breezin', large, gorgeous, and there's no closure on this. So this is just pull it right over your head. Right, just yells summer, doesn't it? Like, hello, summer, I'm here. Summer Breezin', 179, and the pink with the tangerine, this is 178. With that, right? So if you don't like the big Statement necklaces, this one, I think I have this one. Hold on one second. Okay. This is a daintier, longer necklace, layered, which my earring is. There we go. There we go. So you have the bright pink, 2 in the bright pink. And like I said, you've got 2 layers in here, multi-chain, and then the little silver beads on there. So what a colorful world, right? You just want something with a little bit of color in it, but nothing too much. That one is sold 180. 180. What a colorful world. Hello, Donna. How are you? So everything on those Life of the Party pieces, they will sit in waitlist. And once we do the ordering, I'll do a post because I will get those. I'm going to think positive. You guys know me. I got to look at it the right way, positive, and I'll be doing another post, doing the happy dance. Maybe this time I'll actually record myself doing the happy dance. I'm doing awesome. Thank you. I am doing awesome. Tangled Gardens, a peach tone moonstone, large teardrop, and then the silver overlays. Yeah, so you've got some texture, some dimension, another long piece, and we just received some earrings that are amazing with this. So this one is sold 181, 181. 181 for the peach. We're seeing a lot of this color. 181, and look at the earrings. Now what's funny is the earrings actually read as brown. And I think you could put them with anything that has like that tan, but they look perfect with this necklace. Mediterranean Magic sold 182. Lightweight, it's a longer, like a chandelier style earring. The texture, hammered texture at the bottom, those are sold 182, 182, and they're perfect with, I need a longer arm. They are perfect with this necklace. Let's try and do it this way. Or a third arm, I guess, would always help too. Right? Gorgeous. And with that, I have two different styles of bracelet. The first 3-piece, little hammered, individual stretchy. These are solid too. I wear these so often. They're kind of like that, you want to just mix in some silver with something else, or you just want one. They're 3 individual bracelets, hammered heirloom, 183, 183. Hello, Wendy. 183. That's a great piece. And this is another amazing piece. Stretch bracelet. 184. 184. Gorgeous, which would be beautiful with that. All right, I'm running out of room here, ladies. I have to move some stuff. All right, ouch. Tonight, you guys are gonna play for 5 pieces in the bling bag. We're going to do the Spread the Love giveaway here in a moment. Miss Universe, 185, 185. This is one of those, how is this necklace $5? Even I like the earrings alone. 185, gorgeous, 185. See the sights? I have the lobster claw clasp all the way out on this one. Yellow golds, the white kind of shell-like enamel, not enamel, sorry, the acrylic, textured gold. See the lights, 186. This is beautiful on. 186. And with this necklace, I paired this bracelet just for the fun of it. So you have your gold, you have like a gold iridescent and almost that smoky white, just for the fun of it. 187, 187. This bracelet does have the lobster claw and extender. A 2-layer. 187. Actually, let's go with this purple. Plum color. Make some Rome, 188. Plum. I have a bead flipped over. Right? Did I get? Yeah. 188. Thank you so much, Donna. Thank you. So the way we do it, we do we call it spread the love. We do that on every live. So anyone who shares tonight's video out publicly, I'll see those notifications. And on Friday night, you'll go into Friday night's drawing. And one thing with the spread the love, we do not require people to be present to win, because you're actually sharing from the previous show or a previous post within that since our last show, if that makes any sense. But I automatically add anybody who does that. Like I said, as long as it's done publicly, I see those notifications and we get you entered. Now, any of our other drawings or games, you do need to be present, but on the Spread the Love, you do not. So what I'll do is I automatically will add a credit onto the account. And for the Spread the Love, it's always 2 pieces. So I'll put a credit for 2 free pieces on our Spread the Love winner. On every live, we do that. It's our way of saying thank you for helping us grow our business. Petal Persuasion 189, that beautiful plum-colored faceted bead in a hinged style bracelet. 189, and with that necklace, if you wanted to change up the earring, Wild Heart Wonder 190. So this is more medium to smaller earring. 190, that heart-shaped textured silver with the plum. I am realizing as I'm holding these pieces up that there are so many different things that will actually go well with this dress. Right? Like, is it me or is it like plum? I was just like, oh my gosh, that would be amazing. Treasure Temptress. 191 multi-metal, copper, brass, silver. Even the earrings are pretty substantial. 191. This is just a really fun, different piece. Now this one's lost on this top. You don't even see it. 191. I have a couple of different fun statement pieces. Here is the next Eastern Empress solid in these tassels. That solid rope style. Eastern Empress 192. 192. I'm kind of sticking with that statement, and this one I'm probably going to have to put on a bust because I could never get this one to like sit flat on my hand because my hand's not wide enough for this. Oh, well, maybe I might. So this one is called Walk the Plank. So you have those coin-like discs, which all have lots of detail on both sides. Walk the Plank 193. And I don't think it's going to, I might have to put this one on a bust so you can actually see what it looks like when it's laying. But it's so different. I'll pull this one and we'll show that one here in a moment. There we go. 193, Walk the Plank. Walk the Plank. Do I have any Pirates of the Caribbean fans here? 193. Now, with that, we have a new ring that came in. If you like statement pieces, this is a statement piece. This is definitely a knuckle to knuckle piece. Tiki Trail standard stretch. Look at this ring. 194. 194. That's beautiful. That is more than a knuckle to knuckle. And I have pretty big hands. And that one's coming, you know, past my knuckle. 194. But it looks great with this bracelet as well. Tiki Trail. So you have a statement necklace. Gotta wear the statement ring, right? And then I paired, no, this is another cuff. This one's a little bit smaller than what I have on. Extra expressive, 195. And this one, perfect medium size, 195. 195. Oh, it's beautiful. Dawn. It's beautiful. So did you, I think you claimed that one. That's a Life of the Party piece. So the Life of the Party ordering opens up the evening of the 14th going into the 15th at midnight. So I will do my very best, just like I do with Fashion Fix. I try my best to get everything that everybody wants. There's never a guarantee, but I'm there, ready, and then doing the happy dance when I have finished my ordering, if everything goes as planned. Yeah, it's so, so pretty. So pretty. All right, so here's a Z piece. So I told you the pieces behind me are Z collection, except for those earrings. Z pieces. So Z collection items are $25. Everything else you're seeing, that you've seen so far, is $5. This is a vintage Z piece. This was from 2017. This one is called Theme. So black, silver, the hematite faceted beads, 3 layers. You have the matching earrings with this. So all of the Z pieces will have the little Paparazzi logo on the extender. This is a gorgeous, sparkly Fame, sold $196, and this piece is from 2017, a Z collection. So as a consultant, last July, Paparazzi ran a promotion, and if we purchased a certain number of pieces in one order, you received a vintage Z piece. So I started as a paparazzi consultant January 1st of 2020. So I would never have had the ability to get any of those vintage pieces without that promotion. So I was like, oh my gosh, this promotion is amazing. So I was able to get some pieces that are in the paparazzi vaults and not available to us right now. And that is one of them. So that is called Fame. That is a beautiful statement piece. This is another vintage. This one is from 2019. Prismatic. So you have that large faceted bead, gunmetal, chains. This necklace, I saw somebody wear this with just a black t-shirt and jeans, and it looked amazing. Amazing. Right? Now, you cannot even see it on this top, but it is gorgeous. And it's all like in the card, so obviously that sits center. But this one is prismatic, sold $197, and it is stunning. Your different shaped, all the faceting with the gunmetal, the black. Oh my gosh, love it. Love it. So that is another vintage piece. that I would not have had if they didn't have that promotion. And they run some amazing promotions. Amazing. All right, let's do the 5-piece bling bag. So I need everybody to comment one playing card. You're going to comment one playing card. And if you're just joining us, if you are new to Orbit Jewelry, welcome. Again, my name is Kim Dupont. I'm an independent consultant with Paparazzi Accessories, if you haven't figured that one out already. And everything that, for the most part, that you're seeing is $5. The Z pieces behind me are all $25. Amazing. Nickel and lead-free jewelry. All of it. All of it, all of it. So comment one playing card. And you guys are playing for 5 pieces. So the way that this works, and there's no purchase required to play any of our games or be involved in any of our drawings, we put a credit on your account. So, and then the shipping would apply. So you can apply the credit to free pieces and include the shipping, or pay the shipping. So it depends on how many pieces you buy. But there's no purchase required, right? You just use that credit to choose your free pieces. So 5 pieces in the bling bag. If we have more than one person comment the same card, that's fine. What we do, we split it. So because it's at 5, I roll it up so that way each person gets the equal amount of pieces. The highest this has ever gone is 18 pieces. And when it starts to really climb, it's a nail biter. So if we don't have a match, we add another piece. And then on our next live, we play again. So my regular scheduled live, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, and Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern. And Mr. Bling's here. He's doing this. So, he's ready to pull a card. Are we going to have a winner tonight? Will we? Will we? Comments are coming in. So while you guys are commenting, because I know that there's a delay, so if you're joining and you want to play, please join in. Comment one playing card. Say hello. And I'm going to show a few more things. Another brand new bracelet, which is amazing. Yeah, Grace, absolutely. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Empress Etiquette. Look at this bracelet. White rhinestones, gorgeous, solid cuff bracelet. Now, again, I've got a medium-sized wrist. I have plenty of room. This one, there's not much give. It's solid. Now, I said that about another piece, and Mr. Bling was, he was like, if you do this, if you put some muscle into it, you could squeeze it down. So I think with help, somebody, you know, could squeeze it down a little bit. But it is absolutely beautiful. So much sparkle. Empress Etiquette 198 for that bracelet. The necklace that I paired with it, Armed and Fabulous, $199. So almost, now he may correct me if I'm wrong. Does this remind you of military stripes? No. No? Okay, so when I look at it, that's what I see. But he said no. Chevron. See, he could do it. See, Trish, did you see the comments earlier?
No.
You didn't? I said, you could do this while I'm in Vegas. And Trish said he probably would do fabulous. 199. Row of rhinestones right down in the center. which would be perfect with that bracelet. 199. 199. All right. So let's go back to the top here. Mr. Bling is with me. And let me just make sure I don't miss any on the comments here. All right. So Luz, 3 of diamonds. Stella, 8 of hearts. Darlene, Jack of diamonds. Dawn, 10 of spades. Grace, you said you were switching. Dawn Swenson, 2 of hearts. Kathleen, 4 of clubs. Wendy, I think I saw a note, 7 of hearts. Leslie, Queen of clubs. Debbie, 6 of clubs. Donna, Jack of diamonds. Edna, 4 of hearts. Michelle, 8 of hearts. Wendy, 7 of hearts, which was what you said above. Esther, 7 of hearts. Grace, 4 of hearts. Wendy, 5 of hearts. Okay, so Wendy's 5 of hearts.
Pick a winner.
And Mr. Bling says, let's pick a winner. 5 pieces. 5 pieces. I'm going to give it one last shuffle. If we don't have a match, the card that we pull tonight will not go back into the deck, and we'll add another piece for Friday night, because we're back here Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. It's game night. I'm thinking Blingo. We haven't played that in a while. So I think we're going to do Blingo. And here comes Mr. Bling, too, with his dirty hands.
Hey, what can I tell you?
He was working on the pool.
I ain't making.
Oh my gosh, I don't want to drop them. Ooh. Did we have a 10 of clubs? 10 of clubs. 4, 7, 7, 8, 4, Jack, 6, Queen, 7, 4, 2, 8, 10 of spades. Don Tucker, you were close. Jack, 8, 3. No winner. So that means Friday night there will be 6 pieces. This card will not go back in. So that card's going in here. Will not go back into the deck. And Friday night, I need my pen. Friday will be 6 pieces. And we're playing Blingo Friday night. So I think I just finally made that decision, because I kept saying, yeah, we'll do that. I think we're going to do that. But Friday night is Blingo night. So join us Friday. But we're going to keep going. I just want to finish the 2 pieces that I had with that cuff bracelet and necklace. And then we're going to do our Spread the Love giveaway. And all of the names in there are from folks that shared Monday night's live or a post that was done up to today. So between Monday night and tonight's live, anyone who shares this live out publicly, you'll go into the drawing that we're going to do on Friday night. Rustic Retreat sold 200. So this would be beautiful with that necklace, that cuff bracelet. They have that industrial design to it. Very different. Sold 200. And Don says, dang, you were close. But it gets to be kind of like a nail biter. The higher it goes, everyone's like, oh, industrial Amazon. This is a great piece. Goes with anything. Great to mix with other items. 201. There is a lobster claw and extender on that one. 201. 201. All right, let's do our Spread the Love. And I'm going to move these over. All right. So two free pieces are going to be credited or added to someone's account. And our Spread the Love winner for tonight. Oh, Mr. Bling really rolled these up tight. Is Dawn Swenson. Dawn Swenson, you are the Spread the Love winner tonight. So congratulations. 2 free. I'll put a credit on your account for 2 free. So congrats, girl. 2 free. Spread the love. Spread the love. So I'll get that credit added to your account. Congrats. Congrats, congrats. Yay. Totally Tonga. Orange. Another Hello Summer. 202 seed beads. That bright, fun orange. So these have some sections that have the larger seed beads and then the smaller, the layered. 202. Hey, Mom. Hello. How are you? 202 for orange. And with that seed bead, I paired it with, did this scan? Caribbean Catwalk wood bracelet with your orange and then brown. 203. 203. 203. Vintage Vogue 204 gunmetal and hematite. Matching earrings. Oh, thanks, Mom. You're so sweet. 204. 204. My mama is here. Miss Barbara is my mother. 204. Now I have this gunmetal with the white rhinestones. Metro Mixer 3. So you guys have seen this in the silver with the topaz colored stones, as well as the silver with the red. Here it is in gunmetal with the white rhinestones. Metro Mixer 205. 205. 205. And I paired that, actually either one of those would be pretty with this bracelet. 5 individual bracelets, bangles in gunmetal, 2 of which have the white rhinestones randomly around, and then you have 3 that have the texture. Be there with baubles on. 206. 206. And a black cuff. This one's cool. It has almost like that twisted, I shouldn't say almost like, it is that twisted design. Bringing basics back. Now this one runs, again, a medium, and there is a little bit of give to that. So medium to larger wrist would be perfect. That opening is a tad larger, but you would have to squeeze that down if you have an itty bitty tiny wrist. 207. 207. Hurricane Season. Whoops, let me do that. Black, the gray, kind of that smoky colored beads, gunmetal, 208, 208 hurricane season, 208. Again, kind of getting lost with the blue and the mildly metro, hammered, matching earrings, 209, 209, 209. I was telling the ladies that earlier that Caitlin and Griff are on St. John. They went to St. John today and FaceTimed us from the beach, that gorgeous water. Happily Ever Aftershock, 210. 210. I love the detailing on this necklace. Different, right? You usually see circles or ovals, or I love kind of that really modern detailing. 210. 210. And then this one has the circles textured, right? So another statement piece with some texture, and this too almost has that diamond cut, so you get some sparkle with that detailing. Ringing Relic, 211. It's beautiful, isn't it? Sold 211. Ringing Relic. Stretchy tie terrariums. 212. Now this one smooth, and then you have almost like a floral detailing. 212. And then the hammered stretch, glisten and learn. Glisten and learn, 213. 213 for that one. Let me pull this one over here. We'll show a few. Oh, this bracelet is super limited. All right, this necklace. I have this in the white crackle stone and the turquoise. This is a solid one piece. So we'll scan each one in individually. We'll start with turquoise. That is called Primitive, 214. Sold 214. Right? Statement. 214. The white will be 215 for the white crackle stone, right? And they're solid pieces. There's some weight to these. 215 for the white, which is really an ivory. I should call it more of a cream color. And on each one of these, the stone, you're going to get the different veining on each, right? So no two necklaces are exactly the same. And then we have two different options bracelet wise. So the first, lobster claw and extender, the white crackle stone, musical mountains, my accent, 216, 216. And a cuff with the white crackle stone. Whoop, there goes my scanner. hopefully I did not mess that up. Hold on. What did I do? This way, I think. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Okay, that one's scanned in. Desert Aura 217, that oval shape on that stone. This one runs a little bit large, so definitely medium to a larger wrist would be perfect. 217. It does have some give, but that opening, you can see how like easy it kind of goes on and off. 217. Now for the turquoise, this one, I believe I have 2 available. I do. Nature Bound in the silver. This is a hinged bracelet. This is one of my all-time favorite bracelets. We had it in the white. That has sold. We sold out of the brass. We had it in brass, and I have 2 available in the silver with the turquoise. But isn't that amazing? Like, how in the world is that $5? 218. 218 for that hinged. Or you have this lobster claw closure with the turquoise. 219. 219. 219. All right. We have a couple more pieces, and then, actually, I have more than a couple. maybe 6, 7, 8. You never know. Naturally Nirvana. I have 1 available. This one sold out pretty quickly. So this has the little stones set on a tree. So this one's pulling in purple, like a mint green, lavender. So that one is 220, 220. So pretty. Now this one too, right? Just shorten it if you want to make it a shorter necklace. 220. With that, I put this in the wrapper so that way, because of that color, right? That mint green. Now this one has 2 snaps, leather wrap bracelet, 2 snaps for sizing, and the stamping on this, you've got floral design, little butterflies. So if you're into butterflies, this is an awesome piece. Butterfly Canopy is the name of this one. Sold 221. 221. Butterfly Canopy. That'll pull out more of the green in that necklace. And if you want to pull out more of that lavender or purple, I would put the purple suede. Rhinestone Rumble, 222, sold 222. Your crushed hematites down the center. Double snap for sizing, 222. And you could always pull these earrings in, which would pull more purple out as well. Keep it wheel in purple, 223, 223 for the purple. That is such a pretty necklace. Love it. Love it. Alrighty. We're going to do, now this set, we have the necklace and the matching bracelet. white, wait and see, as in ocean sea. Smoky white, a little bit of bling, solid white, and a couple of the clear. So your little layered wait and see. 224, sold 224. 224. The matching bracelet, leave me see, multi-chain, and the same beading that you have on the necklace. 225. Let me see. 225. And I have two different earrings. So the first is this leather, white leather. I have two available. Very, very lightweight fishhook backing. 226. Beach Garden. Beach Garden. Or these fantastically fanciful. The long teardrop shape with a white bead. You've got some antiquing in that silver. 227, sold 227. 227. All right, we're gonna do these seed beads. Alrighty, first seed bead necklace are these braided seed bead. So I have a gray and I have it in a coral color as well. The Great Outback. I have a little earring going a little bit rogue on me. There we go. Now these, I actually have the coral one, and I came very close to wearing it tonight. But what I do with mine is, because when it comes out of the package, you're going to get this kind of a shape to it. So what I did with mine is I laid it flat because I want it to lay this way, right? So take it out, lay it flat. You could set a book on it. You can take a hair dryer to it, kind of low temperature, soften it up a little bit, and then put it in that shape, lay it flat. So I store mine this way. So that way it keeps that shape, because as soon as you take it off and you hang it back up, just the weight, gravity is going to pull that down again. So that's how you'll get it to kind of stay in the same shape for you. 228, 228, and with this one, because of that silver, right, I have a couple of different options on earrings. You want it to be more of a statement. Dotted Delicacy, 229, 229. These are so pretty. Flirtatiously Flourishing. So almost that floral or viney, Butterfingers design. 230, 230, 230. And the coral, so same exact necklace, just that chunky braided seed bead. The silver beads, I have the extender all the way out on this one. This one's 231, 231 for coral, right? That is another, hello summer, I'm here. Yeah, we did it. Nicole, we already did it. Which one? These? These are not. No. Now with this one, I paired these, Cameo and Juliet, coral bead with the rhinestone. 232. Hello, Jennifer, how are you? 232 for coral. So that is just a perfect match. $232. All right. These are, I have one available of each of these. These are kind of like a little one and done or a last call item in yellow gold. And this one amazes me. This necklace, so much detail. Oh my gosh, it's hot here too. I'm doing awesome, thanks. Trinket Trend 233. So again, lots of detail on this. I love this kind of longer tassel. That is sold 233. 233. 233. It is so beautiful. Here's another amazing piece. Ring bling. Now this one you have the multi ovals, even the earrings, pretty substantial. A little bit of a chunkier chain. Ring bling gold. Ring bling and texture. Right, so you've got both smooth and textured ovals on that. Sold 234. 234, which you cannot even see this with this top. I realize that. Although you can see this one good. I love this one. Jojo, that one's going with me to Vegas. 5-alarm firework. 235. I have two of these available. So this beautiful gold tone, it almost has like a pinkish tone to it. And I think it's because the back of that is open. So it's just allowing more light to go through. 5-alarm firework 235. 235. 235. Whoops. I'm running out of space over here. I'm running out of space. Alrighty. Kind of sticking with a little bit of a summery theme. Barbados Bopper. Now this is one of the ones that I tried to talk my daughter into take into the Virgin Islands with her. And she was like, nope. 236. 236 bright pink wood on the brown cording. You have the bead and loop closure. This is an awesome. Like this one screams summer, doesn't it? So pretty. 236. And with this one, I have 3 different options on the wood bracelets. Right, so depending, these are very similar. This one's going to pull in more brown in there. And then we have this option. So 3 different Tropical Temptations. 237. 237, the bright pink, stretchy with the wood. This one is Island Expression. So this too, all wood, which gives it that, puts it in that little floral detail. Stretchy. 238. 238. Bali Beach Retreat. 239. 239. These are just fun summer pieces. All right. The other day we did, whoops, I did, you know, if I had multiple colors or metals, and I had 2 baskets that I didn't even like touch the other night. So we're gonna finish up with these 2. Now this necklace, this bracelet, I have it in the green and I have it in kind of that plum color. So these are almost like the Alex and Ani style bracelets. That one, All Roads Lead to Rome, 240240 with the green. The plum, I need a basket. The plum color will be 241. So you have that smoky and the solid with the silver beads as well. 241. Another great stacking. This bracelet we have in two. We've got it with the black, and we also have it with the white rhinestones, both stretchy. So the black one will be Scattered Starlight, sold 242. And the silver on both of these has a little bit of a, almost like a brushed texture to it. I don't know if it's going to pick it up on the camera. And the black rhinestone. So that one's 242, and the white rhinestone will be 243. 243. Black and white pearl stretchy bracelets, Ritzy Ritz. So that is the white pearl. And the black will be 245. 245. This would be a great stacking combo, right? You're wearing all black and white. That would be awesome. 245. Ritzy Ritz. 245. Now this bracelet, the little toggle closure, right? All a glitter. Here's the white. So we have it white, which is 246. We have the silver, which is the hematite. So I'm going to kind of try and hold these together. The hematite, or silver, will be 247. Right? They all have that same exact bracelet, toggle closure. So silver's 247. The purple, I have one available in purple, a 248. 248. And, whoops, you knew it couldn't hold them all in one hand, right? The yellow gold. This actually would look pretty with that 5-alarm firework, the long gold with the kind of that iridescent gold tone. So that one is, I have to fix that little link. It looks like it's opening a little bit. I'll fix that. All a glitter gold, 249. 249. Triple wrap bracelets. Olive green, 250. 250 for the green. Right, you got that animal print in the olive green. We have it in the brown, 251. Double wrap. What was I saying? Triple? No, it's a double wrap. I'm sorry. 251, the brown animal print. 251, and the silver animal print. 252. 252 for the silver. All right, my friends. Friday night, we are back here Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. It's Blingo night, and Friday night there are 6 pieces in the bling bag that you guys are going to play for. So I hope that you can join me Friday night and I want to just say thank you again to all of you for spreading the love, for joining my lives, for shopping with me. I honestly am so, so very grateful. I hope you all have a fabulous rest of your evening, a fantastic Thursday. Please join me Friday night. We're going to have some fun with some blingo and lots of goodies to show. And in the meantime, if there are any questions, please do not hesitate to message me. Just a reminder, carts expire Sunday, right? So you can keep your cart open until that point and check out then for one flat rate of $4 for shipping. All right. You all have a fabulous, fabulous evening, and I will see you on Friday night. Thank you. Good night.